This is for you unfortunate folks that got to deal with the problems I got to deal with. The slogan is, keep it toasted, Toasted Tannerite fishing fans. Let me tell you something. I don't like being toasty all the time, true fact. Let me explain to you what happened to me. 2014 F150 XLT AC just took a dump. What's going on? Alright. Well, I'm one of them sparky electrician folks, right? So I know a thing or two about a thing or two when it comes down to electrons moving through a copper wire, aka voltage. I'm getting voltage all the way up from the dash to here. This tiny cute little plug right here. At full chickens, I got 14.45 volts. Almost just cut my finger. So then, next you gotta make out the ohm out the motor. Let me show you. So this is the old fan. That's the $248 new fan from Ford. We have it on ohms. It's on auto ranging. So I'm gonna take two leads, contact, somehow do this one-handed. There, I'm on each lead. And we're reading OL. That is a short in the motor. Before we go just a hair further, I have it on continuity on the meter. We ain't continuity anything. So now we can move it over here to the new meter. New motor. Got a pretty powerful little motor here. We're gonna put her in. All you need is a handy dandy with a flexible head 8mm wrench. For those of you over 6 foot, 260 pounds, you need a little bit of elbow grease and a good capacity to hold your lungs to fit up in here, because I'm too fat. Let me show you where the bowling motor has to go up in this thing with one of those here little sparky flashlight things. We can crawl up under here in this hole, right? And the bowling motor goes right there. And it plugs up to that connector right. I don't know if you can see the connector. Right there, yep. Also, if you want to remove the dash, I'll show you how to do that. This is the other thing. Not necessarily removing the dash, but the glove box. You just fold these little ears in. Right there, come on, there you go. If you have to, like what I've already replaced, is that thing. The motor speed controller. Or your blower motor resistor, excuse me. It's also two 8mm bolts they can use with your handy dandy wrench. And one heck of a plug you gotta unplug. What that thing is, I don't know. Don't understand, Ford. Why do you design trucks for big people but make it impossible for big people like me to get in these tiny places? So here, we had to take the carpet out. Excuse me, we had to take the carpet out. I had to pull the jute down. I had to take off the stable little bezel, get the new motor up in there. Tightened them 4 bolts and plugged up that connector right there. And now, we're going to put the keys in the ignition and make sure nothing goes kaboom. Issue number 2. AC is still blowing. So come to find out, I replaced my, the thingy-jigga-bob, the motor speed controller, or basically your motor resistor for your blower speed, with an O'Reilly's part. It was stuck on high all the freaking time. So I put the old one back in, and I still have blowers, like very blower speeds and stuff. I know it needs to be replaced, so I'm going to go to Ford and buy the actual Ford one. That's going to be, well, I'll put it this way: the O'Reilly's one was like 70 some bucks. The Ford one's going to be a little over 100. But we still have the reliability. It'll be new. I won't have any more issues with it. It'll be great. Summertime can roll around Texas, and I'm not going to sweat half to death driving home.